Good morning, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2010 Ford F450 6.4 liter Power Stroke Turbo Diesel. This F450 is equipped with an aftermarket flat bed over there, and it's got just over 101,000 original miles. Exterior body and paint present beautifully. This will be a test drive and driving impression video of this vehicle, so be sure to catch our in-depth walk-around video where we go through the ins and outs of the truck and get a little bit more to the nitty-gritty. Again, I don't want to take too much time in this video. Again, this is supposed to be a test drive video, but I do want to take a quick walk around the truck just to show you how brilliantly the exterior presents before we hop on in and get started. Without further ado, go ahead and get started here. Thank you for joining us. It's reading 163,248 kilometers. Someone must have changed that to kilometers. I know there's a way to change it back to miles. I think you got to press and hold something down. I don't want to take up too much time in this video. Change it to English. I'm not sure how to do that. I'm not going to take too much time during this video to try to figure that out. Put the phone down, or the camera down, for just a moment while I put on my seatbelt, and we'll go ahead and get started. Alright. Love these 450s because of the wide track front end. Really helps with turning radius, and it's really helpful to have because of the long wheelbase of the truck, especially if you're towing or transporting a trailer. That wide track front end is an absolute lifesaver. By the way, folks, this doesn't happen very often, but this is actually my very first drive of this vehicle, so you'll know that my observations and comments here are going to be completely unscripted because I have had no exposure to this truck prior to just right now. So this will be the first time I'm driving it. So far, so good. A little rattle in this door panel, where if you touch it, it seems to go away, but just a little bit of rattle. Those little rattles always bug me, so just try to point them out if I ever hear anything. The shift from first to second gear, very smooth. Second to third gear, extremely smooth. As a matter of fact, all the shifts extremely smooth. I could hear the turbo spooling. Engine's real quiet and real smooth for a diesel engine. It's also got real good get up and go. Brakes feel real responsive. I don't feel any shaking or shimmying on the brake pedal as you apply your brakes. I don't feel any shaking or shimmying on the wheel. And no shaking or shimmying on the chassis of the vehicle. Go ahead and turn on the air conditioning now just so I could try that as we're going along. Definitely a very large vehicle, but I wouldn't say it's excessively difficult to drive. Of course, once you get a nice long trailer behind you, that'll be a different story. But these large side view mirrors that extend out do a great job of giving you perspective for your surroundings. I'm gonna go ahead and shift into the right lane over here because we'll have a right turn coming up pretty soon. Truck feels real smooth and quiet, real easy to drive. I'm typically not a big fan of bench seats because they don't offer a whole lot of side bolstering support, but for a bench seat it is very very soft and very comfortable. For a long trip down a boring interstate, this seat will actually feel pretty good. This next turn we're going to make on San Juan here is going to get us on some really rough roads. This section of road here has a lot of potholes, rough surfaces, and it really puts the suspension of the vehicle through its paces. If there's ever any excessive wear and tear on the upper or lower control arms, ball joints, sway bar links, tie rod ends, you'll typically hear them during this section of road. You'll feel them, you'll hear them, you'll feel the clunk and the shift and the movement, and I don't feel any of that. It is going to be a pretty harsh ride with a 450 because of all the leaf springs and the stiffness of your suspension, so that'll feel a whole lot more comfortable if the vehicle has some weight on it. But when they're maxed up like this with no weight on them, no trailer, and going on a rough road like this, it's gonna feel somewhat uncomfortable or unforgiving. But obviously, that's just the nature of this type of vehicle. Here we're going to do a 0 to 60 acceleration pull. Well, we'll get up from 0 miles per hour all the way to 60 and see how fast we can get there. At first, I'm just going to pull over on the side here and let traffic pass so we have enough room to be able to get to 60 and show you that we're going 0 miles per hour there. And then 3, 2, 1, go. Give it 40%, 50% throttle, 60% throttle, 70% throttle, 80%, 90%, and we're at 60. I wouldn't call that fast by any means, but again, these things weren't built for speed. It'll get you where you need to go. It'll have good passing power on the highway, but you know, again, it's not built for speed. It is very comfortable and smooth though for a diesel truck, I must say. Passing power. Yeah, folks, if you have a need for a truck like this is a lot of truck for the money. For under $20,000, you're getting a low mileage, very capable diesel truck with 4-wheel drive. Real impressive. You also have an upgraded sound system here, folks. So this has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth, DVD system, satellite radio, backup camera, which also is installed on it, which is great to have when you're backing up to a trailer. It's an absolute lifesaver. You don't have to keep jumping out of the truck and looking, jumping back in, inching just a few inches closer and back. We'll let the camera do all the work. At the end of this video, I'll demonstrate the backup camera for you. So folks, if you've enjoyed our video thus far, please do consider giving us a big old thumbs up. Make sure you also subscribe to our channel. We really are focusing on growing our YouTube channel this year, and we cannot do it without your help. So please like and subscribe to our channel, and also hit the bell notification icon. That way you'll be notified of all of our future videos. Check out our in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle. We'll include links to both videos in the description portion of the ad anywhere you find this vehicle for sale. For those of you watching from out of state or out of town, we also do have affordable nationwide shipping and transport services available as well. So just give us a call, drop us a note. We'll get you a quote on what it would take to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours, so don't be shy. Trade-ins are welcome. Extended warranties are available. And if you have any additional questions, concerns, comments, anything you'd like to speak to a live person about, you can give me a call and get me directly by dialing area code 916-765-7575. You can also find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website at directauto.com. As we make our way back into the lot, I just want to take this brief opportunity over here to thank you for joining us and investing your valuable time, sticking with us throughout the entirety of this video. I certainly do hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you soon. Air conditioning is blowing nice and cold, it does function properly. Last thing I'm going to demonstrate for you folks is I'm going to show you the backup camera and how that operates, and just show you that it's functional, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up. For those of you stuck with us this long, thank you so much. Alright, all we gotta do is put the vehicle into reverse. You'll see a pretty nice camera, pretty clear, pretty vibrant, letting you know as you're getting closer to the object or vehicle behind you. Well, there you have it, folks. That's all she wrote. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.